I've made arrangements to sneak you into the crazy farm.
I'm invoking priority level ultraviolet. Assemble Task Force X. We have another suicide mission.
Aren't you even going to say hello?
The movie takes place, I would say, maybe 2 years before the first video game, which is Arkham Asylum. So all the events that happen that the players have played in the video games are actually 2 years later.
Since we're kind of a prequel to the very first game, we wanted to make sure we were filling any gaps that the games might have had between them. We wanted to be the glue that kind of fit those two puzzles together.
Basically, the story is Amanda Waller pulls a bunch of criminals together to steal something that the Riddler has.
The Riddler has hacked her computer and has downloaded a list of everyone who could possibly be in the Suicide Squad.
He is then taken to Arkham Asylum, where a host of great, horrible characters are forced to kill him within Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum is kind of like Alcatraz. It's out in the middle of it's an island in the middle of the Gotham Bay. There's one entrance, which is this long bridge that leads to it, and it's isolated. With any kind of storytelling, it's only as good as the environment that it's in.
We wanted the audience to feel the oppressiveness of what it's like to be trapped in Arkham Asylum with our heroes. We use its sense of foreboding, its haunted quality, the fact that it's a maximum security prison and an insane asylum.
What's scary about it, aside from whatever the visual is the sounds that emanate from the cells or the rooms or whatever. And those are terrifying, whether it's the Joker laughing hysterically or somebody just muttering insane things to themselves.
There's people screaming in the middle of the night, and I just imagine that the Joker's laughing keeps everybody on their toes and nobody can sleep.
Arkham had a yellow alert this evening.
Everything looks to be in place.
Something's wrong at Arkham.
In Batman stories, generally you're seeing everything from Batman's perspective. In this, Batman doesn't come into the story until a little later.
And that's super fun, because the Batman movie is happening off camera. We get to follow the bad guys who are a little behind the scenes, and we go with them. That was the thing that got me into the project. As Suicide Squad, I was like, oh, sold.
I am to please, Mr. Cobblepot. I was told you can get us into Arkham.
I can indeed.
Every film that I do, I always try to figure out a directing style. For this film, when I read the script, it was very different than what I was used to. As I started prepping for this film, I thought to myself, well, you know what? If I directed this a little differently, what if I directed this like a Guy Ritchie film? That's what we ended up doing, is we ended up making it feel like a very heist Italian job type of film.
The first step actually was picking the squad. That wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be.
In order for the audience to empathize with these characters, each character's motivations, each one of the villains' motivations is something you can relate to.
There were some must-haves that I definitely wanted. I definitely wanted Deadshot.
His thing was like, he just wants to escape and find his daughter.
Definitely wanted Captain Boomerang.
It's what helps kind of raise the stakes, the fact that you automatically, right off the bat, you know that Captain Boomerang and Deadshot don't like each other.
That gas explosion put the whole bloody asylum on yellow alert.
In the writing of it, I thought, let's say you had Ocean's 11, but at every turn, Brad Pitt was trying to kill George Clooney.
I could cut you to ribbons.
Yeah, if you don't miss.
And you're just trying to figure out, like, okay, now where is this gonna go? How is this gonna end?
Oh, I've been looking all over for that. This is where it went.
And I needed Harley Quinn because she's the only one who knows the layout of Arkham.
What's so compelling about her is she's adorable. She's in love with the Joker, crazy in love. If he just says a kind word to her, she's in heaven. But she's deadly. She's vicious. She will kill in a second.
You got it all wrong, baby. I was using them to help you escape.
I like the idea that there is no honor among thieves and the fact that each one of these characters have their own motivations and they're all trying to look out for themselves.
It heightens the drama in between these characters because there's shifting alliances in the team. We're not really 100% sure who's on board. They're all working with different agendas, and that's really interesting.
Of course, you have Joker, who I think is in a whole different class all to himself.
Oh, guys, you gotta see this. Joker just spotted Harley.
There's a certain aspect of the Joker's personality that I love. It's that certain specific characteristic of can turn on a dime, and that's what makes him dangerous.
Women! Can't live with them, can't kick them out of a moving car without them getting steamed.
But he's not part of the squad, you know, he's in Arkham Asylum, and when he gets introduced, the plan just goes all to hell.
We got maybe 5 minutes before Waller figures out what's what.
And just when you were thinking of stopping me, I figured I'd invite some friends to my big blowout.
I'm in charge, so I'll ask the questions. Try to keep up, won't you?
Play fair and I'll shoot straight. Jerk me around and I'll kill you.
What part of off the books do you not understand?
Joker, where did he go?
More cops. Choppers, too.
No excuses, Lawton.
Riddler, Penguin, Joker, everybody's in there. They all come to play, and it's going to be a lot of fun once the fireworks start.